congratulations. We'll start off with
Thank
a
you.
big statement from you.
Well, I just, first of all, I want to congratulate Lowell on a great team, great season. A very hard-fought game. I knew it would be. Noam does a great job. To get to this game 3 times in a row is not an easy accomplishment. And it's no mystery why they're here year in and year out. He gets good players, they play hard, and he does a heck of a job coaching. But tonight it's about our team, and it's about 2 guys sitting to the left of me and the other 25 that aren't up here. And I couldn't be prouder of them. From September on, it's been about as much fun as possible coaching this team. We are a true team. We have stars, as you can see, but you don't win with just stars. You win with everybody on the roster. You win with everybody within your program. And I just couldn't be happier for everybody associated with our team, because after what we all went through last year, people like Matt and Kaysen and Erod and OC and Laner and all the guys that have returned, they would not be denied. And this was a lot of hard work. We've got a lot more work ahead of us, but we're certainly going to enjoy this here for the next 24 hours. And again, I just couldn't be happier for our players, because I know what a special feeling this is. As great of players as these guys are, they're unbelievable kids, they're unbelievable people, and I can't tell you how happy I am for them.
We'll take questions for Jack or Matt. And again, just please raise your hand and wait for the mic.
James Matone, WTVU. Jack, just walk us through your first goal. How did you actually find a scoring opportunity out of that?
If I remember correctly, I think Erod made a great play across the ice. I kind of saw, I think it was Danny driving back door, and I just tried to put the puck around the defenseman and then make a pass to him. I think it deflected off the defenseman, stood between the goalie's legs.
Matt, the team's been a little uptight in the 3 previous games you played at the Garden this year, but when the game counted the most tonight, you guys looked really ready to play. What was the difference tonight in being mentally ready in the previous Garden games this year?
Well, I think especially going to the third, the message in the locker room was to stay composed. We knew that last time we played here with Bean Pod, and we kind of had a tough go in the 3rd period, but we were able to battle back in OT. But we knew we had played too well in the first 2 periods to let the game slip away from us. So I think the guys responded well and played with confidence. We didn't stay back in our heels. We went chip bucks deep and stay aggressive, and I think we did a great job.
Scott McLaughlin, WEI. Jag, with so much attention on you coming into this tournament, now with it being the postseason, obviously you've put up a lot of points here in this August tournament. Just what has your mindset been like for these last couple of weeks?
I think I just trying to do little things, get rid of pucks, win face-offs with my battles, and you gotta have some puck luck, and I think I had that obviously tonight. couple lucky bounces, but you need those. Our team was playing great, so it's been pretty easy on me.
John Powers from Matt. You guys clearly had a major turnaround this year. You'll be a 1 seed back in the tournament, but how important has it been to win trophies to kind of show that BU is back?
Yeah, it's awesome. Obviously coming to BU is something that you definitely expect, and the past few years we haven't been able to achieve it, so I think starting right from the summer, all the guys really wanted to work hard and barrel down, especially for the seniors who have been here through thick and thin, and it just feels great to see the hard work pay off.
Back to Mike.
Matt, Mike Vega, Boston Globe. Can you just describe the first goal and how that thing got things rolling for yourself and this team, and obviously, can you speak to the streak that you've been on here in the last 11? Roll like that.
Well, the goal I think was all Jack. He's the one who skated up the ice and kind of beat a few guys, and I think he saw me kind of going to the net and trying to make a play, and luckily, it went right off the guy's stick and right to me, and I just tapped it in. I think for the streak-wise, it doesn't mean much to me. It's something I don't pay attention to. I think it's just a product of playing with some great players, and I think our team in general has really barreled down, and when times seem to be not going our way, we're able to kind of put our foot down and not worry about it. And I think that's something we've had all year, is a lot of resolve, and gives us a little bit of confidence going late into the games. So it's been great.
Dave Hendrickson, USCHO. Matt, this is for you. This is clearly a huge title, and you haven't looked ahead until now. But now that you've gotten this, have you thought about coming back here in a few more weeks for an even bigger title possibility?
I mean, obviously it's cool. I think everyone's well aware that it's in Boston, but we're trying to take it one game at a time, and just to even get to the NCAA tournament is a huge accomplishment, and something that hasn't happened for us the past few years. So I think we're just trying to enjoy this win, and we'll think about that tomorrow.
Scott? Matt, your coach talked last night about maybe some nerves for the freshmen, and four of them back there on the fence, and you're the leader of that group as a captain. What kind of things have you talked to them about? In these big games to kind of help them come along.
Well, I think for me personally, I don't really have to say much to them. They knew coming into this year that they're going to have a big role in our team, and I think that's allowed us to have the success that we've had so far. Is I think the strength of our team is the ability to break the puck out, and obviously when you get to this stage, you might get a little bit rattled when you're a freshman, but I think they've handled it extremely well, and I'm sure they're going to be great going forward.
Any other questions for the athletes? All right, thanks guys. You can head back to the locker room. We'll take questions for the now.
Coach Dave Hendrickson, USCHO. Can you draw some parallels between this team and the team in 2009 that seemed to win every big championship it got?
Yeah, well, there are some similarities up to this point. We've got karma. We've done a great job being a team. We have great leadership. We have great goaltending. Our D-core is very good. It's younger than the team in 09. It's a younger D-core than the 09 core. But all of them can play. We had a lot of depth up front on that 09 team. We have depth on this team. I don't think we score as easily as that 09 team did, but we can score goals. And it might be a little bit different game, even though that was only 6 years ago, but there are some definite similarities.
Thank you, David. I'm Jeff Howard. Will you talk about the things that Jack Eichel does that hockey people see that maybe the rest of us don't see? And it's maybe especially the things he did on the first two goals today.
Well, he has such an ability to separate from people, and he makes it look so easy. And it's very difficult to get the puck off of him. And I don't know if people really appreciate it because he does make it look so easy. And he's so fluid. I kind of jokingly say he's kind of like the secretary of a hockey player. You can watch secretary run. He just looks so different than all the other horses. And Jack is very much in that mold. His vision is uncanny. He says, things may happen because of lucky bounce here or there, but I'm starting not to believe it. I'm starting to believe it happens because he wants it to happen. And he works hard. He defends hard. He's strong along the walls. He's ultra competitive, and he's a heck of a player.
Coach Patrick Work, VU News Service. What does this championship say after what happened last season?
Well, it says we have a lot of good players. We had a good core coming back. We knew that. And we knew with the class coming in that we would be a much better hockey team. How much better, I didn't know. What our record was going to be, I didn't know. But after spending the summer with them, and 3 weeks into September, we had a meeting. And I think every coach kind of gauges what your team's abilities are, what the range is. And, I know we felt as a staff, if things went well, we could have a chance to win a national title. And I know that may have sounded absurd, based on what happened last year, but we really felt that. And, you know, we told the team that. And I think after the Michigan State weekend, they started believing it. And, you know, I've said this a lot, you know, I think we have a little bit of a swagger to us, but it's a respectful swagger. I think we know we have to work out. We're not that much better than everybody. We could have easily lost this game tonight. We had puck luck. We know that. But eventually, you know, when you keep winning hockey games, it's more than puck luck. And, you know, we realized what our capabilities were. And we've put ourselves in a position where we haven't lost 2 games in a row all year, which says an awful lot, as Matt alluded to, our resolve and our resiliency. And which is amazing for a team as young as we are. And we're literally the youngest team in college hockey. And I think that sometimes gets lost in the success we've had up to this point. But I think that speaks volumes to our leadership, and I'm not just talking about our seniors, I'm talking about our juniors, obviously our junior captain, and even the sophomores. And, you know what? Am I surprised? No, I'm not.
Jeff Cox, SB Nation. Coach, you know, Matt's always had that, you know, kind of offensive abilities. He was +8 in the tournament. What do you attribute, you know, to his improvement in his own zone this year?
Well, he's just wants to be the best player he can possibly be. He's incredibly competitive and tough. I mean, this kid practices like it's a game, which is a hard thing for players his age to do. He sets the tone in practice. He works on his game. He's coachable. He wants to be the best player he can be. And he's always had that dynamic skating ability. And I know he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he's got great hockey strength. And he closes on people quickly. He understands about staying on the D side of people. His stick's getting better. And he reads the situation well. And when he's going to people, he's going to play through them. He's not playing to them. And you know Matt Grzelcyk's on the ice, not only from what he can do offensively, but for how physical he plays for a guy his size and how committed he is to playing defense.
Scott McLaughlin, WEI, talked quite a bit about Jack already, but you know, there's even more attention on him now with the bigger games, and you know, they're on TV, and he's collecting all these awards now. Just how are you seeing him handle this?
Just the way he's handled it from the minute he got to BU. You know, and no one has ever come to college hockey with the fanfare and the attention that Jack has. I don't know if anybody could handle it as well as he does. His teammates love him. He's a humble kid. He just wants to be a BU hockey player. Happens to be having the best freshman hockey season ever for a BU hockey player. I think he just broke the freshman record this year. But he handles it with humility. He knows he's good. He's not dumb. But he doesn't rub it in anybody's face, and he doesn't offend anybody with it. And he's got a confidence about him that is going to allow him to have a great career.
Ariel Aronson along the boards. Coach, in the first period, he had a goal called off, and it's a moment that can rattle a team, especially a young one on a really big stage like this. And you come back slightly over a minute later and get that goal back. How important was that for the team's psyche tonight?
It was huge, because anytime you get a 2-goal lead in playoff hockey, and obviously they made it 2-1, and we got it back for the second. But again, I think it's a testament to our mental toughness and our resolve. You know, we were talking as we always do. I think most coaching staffs do. When a goal is getting reviewed, you just, no matter what the call is coming out of the review, you just got to keep playing. You can't let it affect you emotionally. And we didn't. And I wasn't surprised by that. You know, we've had long reviews where we've had it called against us and we've responded. So, you know, it's something that we've had throughout the season, and I wasn't surprised that we responded the way we did.
We'll take one more if there's one. All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Congratulations.